Welcome to the Substitute Teacher Playbook. I'm Aaron Meyer, the Assistant Superintendent for Pike County School Corporation. On behalf of our whole team, thank you for stepping into this role of substitute teacher this year. This is your field guide for a successful day in the classroom. We built it to answer questions that come up before you even think to ask them, so you can walk into any one of our buildings and know exactly what to do. First, I just want to say that you're one of the most vital parts of our school system. Your daily work is an important contribution to the instructional program of our schools, and we don't take that for granted. I view substitutes as such a critical addition to the school year and to our students because our teachers need time to take off and to get other things done. There's illnesses that come up, and they need to have the peace of mind that the person stepping into their role for the day will execute their lesson plans and keep that continuity throughout the year. The contribution really comes down in my mind to three things. Again, continuity. That means carrying on the regular teacher's program without disrupting the learning process. Safety, making sure every student is secure, accounted for, and properly supervised. And professionalism, maintaining those ethical standards and representing the district with integrity. Everything else in this playbook is really just about how those things are executed. Pike County School Corporation is 3 buildings, and depending on the day, you could be in any one of them. A few names are new this year or in different roles, including myself. So let's walk through it building by building. Petersburg Elementary serves grades pre-K through 5 and is led by Principal Melissa Pancake and Assistant Principal Ryan Biesterfield. The day runs from 8 a.m. to 3:40. The student day is 8 till 3:30. Winslow Elementary also serves pre-K through 5, now under Principal Mindy Hill-Keeker, on the same 8 to 3:40 teacher day and 8 to 3:30 student day. Pike Central Middle High School covers grades 6 through 12. David Kokenauer is the building principal, with Hunter Elliott leading the high school side as assistant principal and Randy Meese leading the middle school side. The teacher day is 7:50 to 3:30 p.m. The student day is 8:20 to 3:15. One rule applies corporation-wide no matter which building you're in. Substitutes are capped at 29 hours a week across the whole district. Before your first day, 4 things need to be in place: a valid substitute teaching license on file, an expanded background check, plus a DCS criminal background check, which runs $24.90 and stays valid for 5 years. You'll need to complete our mandatory district orientation, which you're doing right now. It is covering those safety procedures, lockdowns, evacuations, and weather drills, and make sure you're set up in our rostering system. On that last one, Tracy Stone is your contact for anything involving the substitute list, whether that's pausing your availability, restricting the days or buildings you're willing to work in, or removing your name entirely. Here's how the call works. Dispatch happens between 6:30 and 7 a.m., sometimes the evening before. On snow days, you can opt into the outreach call system and check the PCSC app, our Facebook page, or Channel 25 or Channel 14 for delays and closures. Pay is tiered: $110 a day for retired Pike County School Corporation teachers, $100 for a licensed teacher or anyone with a bachelor's degree or higher, and $90 a day for other qualified individuals. Everyone is paid bi-weekly or by direct deposit only. One more thing worth knowing: assignment length varies. We have substitutes who cover a single morning and others who covered most of a semester because of a long-term illness or leave. We'll tell you up front what to expect from any assignment. A good day for a substitute comes down to 3 parties doing their part, all centered on the same goal: the student. The principal and office provide a friendly welcome, bell schedules, emergency procedures, and active discipline support. The regular teacher leaves an accessible daily schedule, an up-to-date seating chart, detailed lesson plans, and notes or any special duties. And you, the substitute, follow these lesson plans faithfully, keep a pleasant yet firm classroom, use supplies with discretion, and leave detailed notes at the end of the day. With all 3 of us upholding our end, the student barely notices the regular teacher was out. That's the goal. Plan to arrive 5 to 10 minutes before the 7:50 or 8 o'clock start, depending on your building. Report to the main office immediately, present your photo ID, pick up your substitute badge or lanyard, and keep it visible all day. Get your classroom key and confirm whether attendance is digital or paper. And before you head to your room, ask about emergency procedures and whether any students have special medical needs or behavior plans you should know about. Once you're in the classroom and before students arrive, there are 4 things to locate: the desk, find the daily schedule, emergency lesson plans, and up-to-date seating chart; the tech, test the smartboard, projector, and computer, and get login credentials from tech support or a neighboring teacher if you need them; the board, write your name clearly and outline the day's schedule or morning instructions; and the hallway, Introduce yourself to a neighbor or a grade level teacher so you have a point of contact for the day. When the bell rings, you're running 2 tracks at once. Administrative protocol, take accurate attendance in Harmony or on paper and get breakfast and lunch counts to the office right away. And classroom leadership. Greet students at the door to establish your presence and set expectations early. One safety note that matters. If a planned activity poses a safety risk or you can't properly supervise it, defer it and consult the principal before moving on. The core principle for the whole day is mutual understanding, gained through promptness, neatness, patience, and honesty. You're balancing things, pleasant and enthusiastic on one side, firm and structured on the other. Both, not one or the other. Follow the regular teacher schedule and lesson plans as precisely as you can. Keep students engaged, since idle time is what breeds discipline problems. Strictly avoid personal opinions, controversial issues, and gossip. And never leave students unattended in the classroom. No exceptions. Just wanted to share a quick story on the lesson plan point. I've seen a substitute use a set of materials a teacher had purchased for a specific project. It wasn't intentional, but they didn't realize that they were consumables that couldn't easily be replaced. It cost the teacher a lesson that they'd planned for weeks. If a lesson plan's unclear, call the office rather than improvising. We'd much rather help you get it right than clean up after a good intention guess. For a student accident, call the office immediately. The school nurse or designee will apply first aid. The office contacts the parent or guardian, and you complete and submit a pupil accident report form. For an injury to you, notify your supervisor immediately. Report to the building nurse for a physical assessment and file a formal incident report within 72 hours. The same goes for behavior issues. Report them the same day, not as a note for the next morning. Use the classroom call button, the front office, or a nearby classroom teacher. The sooner we know, the sooner we can help. At 3:15 for Pike Central, or 3:15 and 3:30 for our elementary schools, 4 things close out your day. Supervise dismissal to make sure the students get safely to the car rider or bus pickup area. Restore the classroom. That means books are shelved, papers arranged neatly, and you leave a structured note on the teacher's desk summarizing what lessons were completed, any behaviors or classroom level issues that need to be addressed the next day, and secure any money you collect along with an accurate roster before it goes to the office. The trick that helps with that second one is to take a quick photo of the room when you first walk in. It gives you an easy reference for exactly how to leave it. Before you leave school property, return to the office, hand in your keys, materials, and badge. Report any unresolved issues to the principal and confirm your return the next day if applicable. Don't be shy about asking for feedback. Principals note strong performances, and it's often how substitute gets requested again for future assignments, and especially for long-term assignments if that's something that you're interested in. One more resource if you want it. If you're ever unprepared for a specific teaching situation, arrange an observation day with the building principal to watch a regular teacher in action. The Charter Standard: preparation, professionalism, and partnership. Ask questions before the day, during the day, and at the end of the day. You're going to be in a lot of different buildings and situations, and the more you check in with the office and with administration, the smoother your day and our students' day will be. Thank you for your commitment, and make sure every day is a learning day for the students of Pike County School Corporation.